Today we take a look at the Champions League draw and the Europa League draw, the highly anticipated European competition draws in football. And the draw, some could say, was predicted in the first place, rigged by UEFA. As we saw, Roma drew Liverpool and Bayern Munich drew Real Madrid. Some of you may know that Roma's website listed this fixture before the draw even took place, which leads to conspiracy theories whether UEFA is fixed, UEFA Lona, UEFA Madrid, and all those other things we like to point out about UEFA. So, getting back to the tie itself, Liverpool versus Roma. As you guys know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and most Liverpool fans could say that this was a draw that they wanted, but come on, at this stage of European football, nothing should be taken for granted, and no tie is easy. Roma, credit to them, they beat a fantastic Barcelona side, and I think we have a game on our hands, or rather, the Mo Salah derby. So, you know, before this season, most people would have been disappointed with the first leg at Anfield, but I've got to say, I've got no complaints, because I think the tide has turned a little bit after that City Champions League fixture because of our ability to attack teams at home, and Anfield's a fortress, come on, the atmosphere. We haven't lost a single Premier League game at home this season, and yeah, you guys say West Brom, but look where Pardew is now. So the tie should be interesting. It's an attacking team. Attacking teams always entertain, as we've seen, and the atmosphere in both grounds are going to be fantastic. Looking forward to it. Liverpool are favourites to win this tie, as many bookies might predict, but as we know, anything can happen in the Champions League, and I do expect Liverpool to progress to the final in Kiev, but Roma is going to put up a serious fight, so it's going to be a cracking game. On the other hand, we have Madrid against Bayern. The first leg takes place at Munich, so Bayern have home advantage in the first leg, and Real get to take them back to the Bernabeu. Yellow cards are cleared after this tie, so Ramos is going to be back, and that Real Madrid defense is going to be better than what we saw against Juventus. So it's an interesting matchup. Apparently it's the highest appeared matchup in European football. I did not know that before, but yeah, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, it's the big hitters now, you know. And I do expect Real Madrid to progress just because of their pedigree in Europe, and their experience, as we've seen, has proven valuable in the Juventus tie. And Real Madrid do have the luck on their side this season with that controversial penalty. So yeah, I do think Madrid's going to go through, and I expect Liverpool to go through as well, which is going to set up a cracking final. But either way, Roma, Liverpool, I would not, you know, if Liverpool do end up losing this tie, I would love to see Roma go on and lift that trophy. And yeah, that's it from the Champions League. In the Europa League, we have Arsenal drawing Atletico Madrid, and we have Olympique Marseille drawing Red Bull Salzburg. Arsenal, Atletico is going to be a cracker. We have big players, teams that are usually in the Champions League, so this is essentially a fight for that Champions League spot in next season's edition. So Arsenal looking bleak in the league, don't think they're going to go through that. So this is their only opportunity. In my opinion, I think Atletico are going to beat Arsenal over 2 legs, just because of the quality they have, and again, their experience in Europe in the knockout rounds. So I expect Atletico to go through, and also it's going to be the perfect send-off for club legend Fernando Torres. On the other hand, Marseille looked very dangerous in the quarterfinals, so I think Marseille is going to edge Salzburg in this tie as well. So yeah, that's it for me. My name is Srikar, and you were watching Srikar Speaks. If you like this video, like, share, and comment. Please do comment. It really does help us out a lot. As we are trying to bring new content to you guys, do check out the Football Mezzanine podcast. Our latest edition dropped today. And also check out the Football Heritage video where my mate Tristan looks at a world without Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. See you next week.